Welcome to your daily focus for June the 16th, 2022. So we have the sun getting along with Saturn today, which is a very good thing for all of us. But the sun is also not getting along with Neptune, which can really come in and work with our subconscious in ways that we can stop it. We can prevent it if we're conscious of it. So we'll find out how to utilize this energy to really push ourselves forward. Anyways, let's start at the beginning. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. So we start with the 16 energy. The 16 energy is about awakenings. It could be a rude awakening, absolutely. It's about something being taken away, something being removed. It's about taking it back down to the basics, taking it to the foundation, and rebuilding and rebuilding strong. So the 16 energy can sometimes take things away that we thought. We have the deck trying to talk here, so I better hurry along. It's sometimes things that we have ignored or we haven't wanted to look at. And we come face to face with it. We need to deal with it in order to move forward. So it may feel like a punishment, but it's actually, they have belief in us that we can get through this and actually get to what we want to create in our lives, what we want to step into in our lives. 1 + 6 is a 7, and that's really about standing in your truth. It can be about relationships. New relationships are blessed coming in under this kind of energy. And renewing relationships each and every day when you wake up and say, good morning, I love you. Or each night when you go to sleep and say, good night, I love you. Standing in your truth, not giving a part of your power away or a part of yourself away. If we do the energy of the day, it is a 19 energy. Now, the 19 energy is about overcoming the obstacles. It's about rewards coming in. It's about new beginnings and new relationships. Absolutely, that would be part of it. 1 + 9 is a 10. So moving forward into an easier energy, a new season, a new chapter. And 1 + 0 is a 1. So the powerful I am is here today for us. So affirm I am. I am strong. I am capable. I am determined. I am. It's about being the trailblazer, being the pioneer, stepping into your independence. It's about new starts. Okay, so then we have Sun in Gemini, Moon. Moon is in Capricorn. So we will really be task-oriented for most of the day. About quitting time at work is when the energy will probably change into Aquarius. The moon will move into Aquarius. And we take the focus off us and our success and more of a collective success. So for the greater good, we start looking at our objectives for the greater good, and we kind of turn the energy away from ourselves. But for the day, we have a strong turning our energy inward. So know that you can't go home and probably dream in the same way you thought you were going to go home and dream because you were so empowered today. Because the energy will shift and you'll think, how can I make the world a better place? Through my actions, through my goals, through my dreams. So we have the sun and Saturn are getting along, so that gives us that determination, that gives us that strong work ethic. And it's not for the short-term goals. It's not to lose the 10 pounds, or it is about the long-term goals, the big picture. So the strength behind us to actually dream and see where we want to go and make the plans and do the actions. We have that determination. We know we will get through it. We will push ourselves under this kind of energy, which is great, right? Because it moves us closer and closer to our goals, to our dreams, to our successes, and all those little goals we set along the way. New moon to new moon. But then we have the sun and Neptune not getting along, and that's where we start to feel like we are unworthy. We instill doubt. Our dream is kind of taken away, or there's a wall there. Doesn't allow us to really believe that we can have what we are actually seeing. So it's a very empowering day if you choose to start out the gate strong and raise yourself, raise your energy in any way you can. I caught myself the other day. I was driving down the road and I'm thinking, I'm just not with it. I didn't do my morning routine the way I usually do, and I didn't wake up at the right time, and my whole day was like, it was like a domino effect was starting. And all of a sudden the traffic was bothering me, and you know how it gets. And I thought, stop, for goodness sake, stop. What are you doing? This is a beautiful day. Look at the greenery around me, and look at the birds flying back and forth, and there's some hawks over here, and look, oh my gosh, there's a deer in the field. And the more I started to see the beauty, the more the beauty started to pop out. And boy, did I ever have a beautiful couple of hours on that drive that I had to do. And I just turned the energy around, and all of a sudden the beauty was coming in. So it's your choice to stay in that negative and allow the sun to actually block. That's the I am saying, oh no, we're not that dream, we're not that potential. Neptune saying, no, I'm showing you this. It's not for you. Look at that, I just had the moon underneath it's about the inner you. Okay, so let's cut the cards here. See where we go from here. See what the cards have to tell us. And our shadow card is the Page of Wands. This is a day to look at this card. It's blah. The artist's portrayal of this is so beautiful because really most of it is fog. We can only see the up in front parts, but the rest is all kind of grayed out. We're not supposed to know how the path is supposed to go. We're just supposed to be making the commitment to go in that direction, to take a risk on ourselves, to believe in ourselves, to know that we've got what it takes to go that way. Otherwise, we would never have it in our minds in the first place. It would never be a thought, a wish, a hope, a dream, a desire, a goal. And that landscape says you can put anything there. Anything is doable there. There's nothing blocking you, truly, from, it might be a bit of a rough path, until you get going and clear that fog and see what's on the other side of it. Because there will be challenges, and there'll be growing experiences, and there'll be successes, and there will be failures, or what you consider as a failure, and it's not a failure. Okay, you're supposed to go through it, because otherwise you would have had a bigger failure down the road that you couldn't recoup from. This is it's only to save you, so don't worry about it. Okay, first card. Look at this, the Lovers. It's about growing that passion, growing that desire. I hope you're doing that about your inner self, your inner child, your inner soul. It could be definitely growing in a relationship, embracing it, deepening it in some way. Or maybe it's a passion of yours, a desire, a want, a goal, a happily ever after. So the energy is all around us today to actually embrace that energy and embrace what we need to embrace at this point. Maybe it is self-love. Maybe that's where you're at, and that's beautiful. So embrace yourself and see your beauty, because it's there. Absolutely. Just knowing that you are protected. Of course we have to do the work. Absolutely. That's part of the process. Unfortunately, we're human. Well, we're spiritual beings, right? Having a human experience, and that is by walking the path. Learning and growing. So it's embracing. So if you're embracing you, beautiful. If you are embracing a goal, a dream, a desire, wonderful. If you're embracing love, friendship, maybe even community, platonic love and romantic love. But embracing it and growing it and seeing in what ways you can deepen it, you can strengthen it. We have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles, okay, so it's a beautiful spiritual card. So if there was ever a day to talk to God, your angels, your spirit guides, this is a day. The sunflowers at the bottom, the mature sunflowers, show the path that you've already walked, the growth, the experiences, the successes that you've had to get you to this point in time. A dove lands on your hand, whispering a message in your ear. So pay attention to those little signs, those little clues, those little things that just seem to happen. You take notice of. To move you forward on the path, to nudge you. And the white that we wear symbolizes the new beginnings and the rebirth of, or maybe the birth of, you, something in your life, an event, an environment. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, well, you know, he's becoming a regular on the show. And it's really about, going with the, it's simply about going with the flow and having a belief that you are protected, a belief that so long as you are going forward in a forward motion, you're doing it right. It's not a time for standstill. It's not a time for procrastination. It's a time to look at where we want to go, put ourselves in that direction, and take the smallest of steps. And stepping towards some little goals, but with the Sun and Saturn today, we can really grow our tomorrows. We get that strong determination in. We get that self-discipline. So here we are, the Knight of Pentacles, and we're riding our stallion. But a couple of things stand out. One, we have no armor on. Two, we didn't even pack a lunch. We don't have a weapon. We don't even have reins for that horse. And we hold our abundance in front of us, which is kind of like saying, you know what? It's yours. It's just waiting for you to walk towards it. Do the steps. Keep the focus. Keep the belief in yourself that it will happen, that it will manifest. And talking to God, your angels, and your spirit guides, and they're all working on your behalf. But you have to take the steps. This is about going with the flow and believing. Believing in yourself and a higher power also moving you in the direction that you need to go, that you want to go. This is about you knowing that nobody can come and take what's already yours. There's more than enough of everything to go around. We don't have to worry that there won't be enough money or enough, you hear of, oh, well, that's kind of, that market's kind of over flooded now and everybody's doing it. Not if you are bringing you to the table. All of a sudden, there is a huge opening for you because you are being you. You are being unique. It can never be over flooded. So it's about trusting in yourself, trusting in your gut, trusting in your intuition, trusting in your sage wisdom, and taking a educated risk going forward. Okay, we'll get a mantra card, shall we? So now I am traveling. I am leaving, and I'm going away for probably closer to 3 weeks rather than 2. And I will definitely try, but you know me, I always make this promise to you guys, and then I don't know. But I'm definitely using a different wording this time, and I think I'll be a little bit more successful. And so if I'm not around, know that I'm coming back. I am. I promise you I'm coming back. But I'm going to say a final farewell to my mother in some ways, and to give thanks for the people who made a difference in her life while she was there and I could not be there. So, and I need it for the closure, so please allow me that time. And like I said, please look for me. You know, you ring that bell, okay? Every time you hear a bell ring, an angel gets their wings. So how about we do it through the channel today? Just kidding. I don't think you actually hear a bell ring, but it alerts you to when I do place a video out there, you will be the first to know, and so you won't miss anything that I do put out. And I hope I get something out there for you, if not everything. So leadership, set your goals. Look at this, leadership, set your goals. This is very much about what we'll be going through most of the day. It's about, look at that lion, okay? It's about strength. It's about courage. It's embracing that about yourself. It's knowing that you can go forward. Look at the yellow, huh? Look at the yellow. Huh? That's your solar plexus. That's your belief in you, in knowing. Your strength, your courage. How you get that little pit when you get worried, you get that little pit in your stomach. So leadership. And the lion is just, and walking within your integrity, right? Whenever we see the lion, we know that that is a sign for us that we need to walk within our integrity. Our word is our bond. Okay. You can master yourself with assertiveness and self-discipline. Take a leading role in a situation, knowing that mind over heart is sometimes necessary when group decisions need to be made. Define your structure. Set your boundaries. Focus your attention. And achieve your personal or group goals. Stick to your plan and see it through to the end. Your strength of purpose will help overcome obstacles and, yes, achieve the impossible. Expect an opportunity, a job promotion, maybe with extra responsibilities. This may require letting go of some unhealthy choices. And so the mantra is, I make fair and just decisions. I am a good leader. And you can be a good leader of yourself and follow others as well. So know that it starts with you and your leadership about you, which either makes you a great follower to go into bigger and better and more success, because it becomes a team effort. And when we work together, there's always more success because there's more love. Absolutely. Okay, so we will get an animal card. Ugh, the hummingbird is back. The hummingbird is miracles. So be the joy bringer. Look at this. And will it go into focus for me so I can just hold the card up and you can meditate on the picture? But no, it's not going to. So here we go. You are the joy bringer. You bless the world with positivity and love. Energy soars on your shining wings. Spread the miracle of happiness. And it doesn't take much to spread the miracle of happiness. It's a smile. It's a thank you, a please. It's taking your hat off at the dinner table for some of you young men. That's just a personal pet peeve, I'm totally fine with you wearing it if that's who you are and you bring that to the table. I'm cool with it. But I was brought up that you never wore a hat at the table. Energy soars on your shining wings, so know that you can soar. Know that you can soar. One of the things about the hummingbird is they can hover. Like, unlike many birds, they can hover. So it's hovering over your issues and then making a decision. So we have some beautiful, strong energies. So when you start to feel that doubt, when you start to feel guilty about something, you find yourself apologizing for things that weren't even your fault, that kind of energy. Okay, yell stop and start to really look yourself in the eye in the mirror and just know and believe that you are more than worthy, more than deserving, and this is your path and this is your opportunity. Stand in your truth. Absolutely. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.